Dear sisters and brothers in Christ, we just love our family members. Yes, we love our family and family members. Just ask a person who is away from home, and homecoming is a most treasured and valued moment in his or her life, because we are loved in our families with all our limitations. Our family members love us not because we have achieved something, but they just love us with all our flaws. Whereas the world is ready to love us because we have achieved something, we have power, we have prestige, we have money. They are ready to love us. The world is ready to love us. Whereas our family members are ready to love us with all our limitations. Yes, our family members have their own problems, their own limitations, their own flaws and weaknesses. But we are ready to love them because they are our own. We consider them as our own. That is why we love them and they love us with all our flaws. And that is the beauty of the Holy Family. Yes, we must admit we have our limitations. There are many frictions, conflict in our families. And how can we move to perfection in our family life? Look at the Holy Family. Today we are celebrating the feast of the Holy Family. It includes Joseph, Mary, and Jesus. But do you think their journey was easy? No. We know their journey was very, very difficult. Soon after the birth of Jesus Christ, the wise men visited the Holy Family and submitted their gifts to the feet of child Jesus. And soon after they left, do you think Saint Joseph had a moment to sleep, to rest a while? No. At the midnight, again the voice of the angel, "Get up, go to Egypt." Yes, here we can see a protector, a brave man, a knight, a courageous human being, that is Saint Joseph. Yes, he is ready to step into the breach in order to protect the little Redeemer from the reach of a tyrant. Yes, Herod. When we think about Herod, we don't need to reduce him to a historical person alone, but Herod is a mindset. What does it mean by Herod mindset? Wherever we can see an inhuman attitude, there we can see the Herod mindset, where people are ready to recognize or see a child as a threat. Instead of considering a child as a gift from God, they consider child as a threat to their convenience and comfort. Today's world is looking at convenience and comfort. Unfortunately, today's parents are not ready to sacrifice something for their children. Not all. Of course, there are true parents. The authentic parents are there who are ready to sacrifice anything for their children. But we can see in today's generation that they are not ready to give birth to a second or third or fourth child, because that is a threat for their convenience. That means that's a kind of inhuman attitude. So wherever we can find that inhuman attitude, that is a Herod mindset. That is against life, not pro-life, but that is against life. So just think about, as we celebrate this feast, think about, do we have that Herod mindset? And secondly, there is a threat to family life, the marital life, that today's world is making a trumpet to convey a kind of message to today's family life. That is, consider marriage as a contract. And if it is not convenient for you, just dispose it. That is the message today's world is conveying to our homes. And this generation is preoccupied with this kind of messages in their mind. So that is a great threat for family life, marital life. If we consider just marital life just as a contract, then that's a threat. Again, here the family life is not protected here. Here comes again the role of Saint Joseph, how he protected. Yes, he had all the reasons to divorce his wife, but as soon as he received a divine message, he was ready to act immediately. As soon as he woke from the sleep, not just second thought, immediately after receiving the message from the angel, he acted. He had no second thought. And not just one time, he was consistently acting, consistently moving towards God's plan. He had his own plan in his life. But as soon as he received divine plan, he just set aside his own plan and moved with divine plan. That is the beauty of a brave father, protector, Saint Joseph, a courageous man. So we are also called to institute or establish a new Nazareth, as Saint Joseph established beautiful Nazareth, where we can find they are ready to fight or they are ready to sacrifice to any extent in order to protect life. So if we want to have that human attitude instead of inhuman attitude, we must also ready to sacrifice anything for our children and anything in order to protect life. So are we ready to move towards heaven and earth? Like Saint Joseph, he had an attitude. He was ready to move heaven and earth so that this child has a name, this child has a life, and this child has a future. Yes, in order to have life, in order to protect life, let us also possess the attitude of Joseph and Mary, and let our families also be like the Holy Family. May God bless each and every one of us.